Once upon a time, there was a great big ship called the Titanic. It was a beautiful and magnificent vessel that many people admired. But as we all know, its story is filled with deep emotions, especially for the families who lost someone dear to them. This tale wants to share the truth about the Titanic, helping us understand the sadness that came with the disaster. Imagine a ship so grand that it captured the hearts of everyone who saw it. The Titanic was a shining star in the world of sailing, starting an important adventure in maritime history. Its journey began with excitement and hope as people gazed at its amazing beauty. As we listen to the children chatting with their parents, we can feel the warm connection between them. Their conversations remind us how important it is to share stories about the past with one another. These tales help bridge the gap between generations, making sure that history lives on. Now, as the characters in our story face the pressures from those around them, we see how they sometimes struggle with their own wishes. They want to follow their hearts, but feel the weight of what others expect from them. This theme of standing up against expectations adds an exciting twist to the story. In the midst of all this, laughter breaks out among the characters, even in tense moments. Their funny jokes show how humor helps everyone cope with tough situations, lighting up their complicated lives with a little bit of joy. As our story unfolds, we discover how important social status and wealth can be. Some characters choose power over real friendships, revealing how these choices can change everything. It teaches us that love and connection mean much more than simply having riches. But wait, there are whispers of caution on board the Titanic. Passengers know they must be extra careful, for this magnificent ship is brand new and still finding its sea legs. Safety is a big concern as everyone embarks on this thrilling adventure. And guess what? Some furry friends are on board too. With dogs and cats wandering around, the ship becomes even more exciting and a little unpredictable. It shows us how people can sometimes treat their pets in ways that aren't always kind. And how can we forget the fabulous dining experience on the Titanic? Passengers are served a lavish meal, filled with delicious foods that make their eyes sparkle. This part of the journey reminds us of the luxury that the ship promises to its fortunate travelers. Friendship shines brightly as the characters come together, planning and strategizing for each other's success. They understand the importance of standing side by side during tricky times, showing us how powerful teamwork can be. As they talk about trust, we see how it plays a big part in their journey. In this tale, characters think of clever ways to show others how they truly feel. Their plans reveal the complicated nature of love and trust, filled with twists and turns. Family dynamics come into play as the daughter stands firm against an unwanted marriage. This brings forth the struggle between what she wants and what her family expects. It's a heartwarming reminder that sometimes following our hearts can be quite the journey. The characters then dive deep into the complexity of their relationships. They learn that people are often different from how they first seem. This discovery highlights the importance of empathy and understanding as they navigate their connections. As they prepare for a meeting, we sense the excitement in the air. Taking the time to connect with friends is essential, and this plan shows how much they value the relationships they share. It reminds us that effort goes a long way in keeping friendship strong. Laughter and music fill the air, bringing light-hearted moments amid all the challenges. Each joyful sound signifies the happiness that comes from sharing experiences with others, reminding us of the magic in companionship. But oh dear, the importance of keeping secrets is revealed. The characters know they must be careful because walls have ears. A reminder to speak softly and tread lightly as they work on their plan. Through their talk, an air of doubt surrounds one character. Their connections to some sneaky folks make everyone cautious. The friends agree to trust their instincts as they move forward together. A daring scheme begins to form, centered around an iceberg. The characters brainstorm a clever way to lead the ship into trouble, believing their plan will cause a disaster without them getting directly involved. What a risky idea! Teamwork becomes a shining star as the characters join forces to tackle their challenge. They figure out that supporting one another is the key to achieving their dreams, reminding us that we can go further together. As they face their challenge, humor makes their interactions even sweeter. The silly jokes they share help ease the tension, turning competition into moments of fun and laughter, making everything feel brighter. But suddenly, the stakes grow higher. Threats hover over personal safety, adding a serious tone to the competition. It reminds everyone that even in fun, the risks can be real. Meanwhile, the crew fights their emotions as they deal with an unfolding crisis. They face a grim reality and the heavy burden of lives at stake, showing us how bravery can shine even in the darkest moments. Amidst the chaos, it becomes clear how vital it is to fix the telegraph wires. Calling for help is essential in emergencies, and without it, their chances of rescue begin to fade. Every second counts. As time ticks away, urgency fills the air. The crew faces tough choices and must make sacrifices as they fight for survival. A thrilling moment where bravery is tested and heroes are born. With a heavy heart, the protagonist feels the weight of tragedy unfolding. They believe they are to blame, carrying a burden of guilt that ties them down during this fierce crisis. Even in the chaos, our hero looks for ways to help others. This quest emphasizes the power of teamwork and cooperation when things get tough. It shows that together, we can rise to any challenge. Then, in the midst of everything, a joyful wedding announcement brings a spark of hope. This moment of happiness reminds everyone that life continues, even during the hardest times. The characters then speak of heroes in society, shining a light on brave individuals whose selfless acts inspire others to do good. This conversation fills the air with a sense of community, reminding us that we are stronger together. As the story progresses, we hear about the wisdom passed down through generations. Older folks share their tales, shaping the values and responsibilities of the younger ones. It's a heartwarming reminder of the importance of family and tradition. Finally, the dialogue emphasizes the power of storytelling. It shows how sharing stories preserves history and teaches valuable lessons, helping us make better choices in the future. Stories, after all, are treasures that connect us all.